Donald Trump's aggressive agenda is hitting legal roadblocks. That's where we're starting the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Hannah Jewell. It's Tuesday, February 11th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. President Trump has moved swiftly to exert his executive authority, but he keeps getting stopped by federal judges. The president has lost nearly every battle he's faced in court in the opening weeks of his administration. Some examples: judges have blocked Trump's effort to end birthright citizenship. They've paused his attempt to freeze federal grants and loans, and his move to ban transgender troops from the military. Other court orders delayed a federal employee resignation offer and blocked the administration from placing thousands of workers at the U.S. Agency for International Development on leave. And yesterday, a judge blocked the administration's attempt to cut billions of dollars of funding from biomedical research. All of these rulings are temporary, and the legal fights are just beginning. The administration will probably prevail in some cases as they make their way through the appeals courts or even to the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, Vice President J.D. Vance and Trump advisor Elon Musk have proposed another tactic. They have suggested that the administration should simply defy the courts and move forward with Trump's agenda. Number 2. Trump said he may withhold aid from Egypt and Jordan. The comment came in response to a reporter's question yesterday. Trump said he would consider withholding aid from the U.S. allies if they refused to take in Palestinians from Gaza. Trump has reiterated that he wants the U.S. to own and redevelop Gaza. That would entail removing millions of Palestinians. He clarified in an interview that aired yesterday with Fox News' Bret Baier what that would mean for Gazans who hoped to return.
Think of it as a real estate development for the future. It would be a beautiful piece of land.
Would the Palestinians have the right to return?
No, they wouldn't, because they're going to have much better housing, much better. In other words, I'm talking about building a permanent place for them, because if they have to return now, it'll be years before you could ever. It's not habitable.
These inflammatory comments come as a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas is on increasingly thin ice. Hamas accused Israel yesterday of violating the ceasefire agreement and said it would delay a hostage release that was set for Saturday. Trump said that if there is a delay, quote, all hell is going to break out. Number 3. Elon Musk offered to buy OpenAI for $97 billion. Musk and a group of investors made the bid yesterday for the maker of ChatGPT. But it's far below the artificial intelligence company's most recent valuation. That was $157 billion. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman responded on X, formerly known as Twitter. He said, "No thank you," and offered to buy X from Musk for $9.7 billion. Musk bought the platform for $44 billion in 2022. It was the latest flashpoint in the long-running feud between two of the world's most powerful tech titans. It's not clear what happens next. But a person close to the deal process said Musk believes that, as a nonprofit, OpenAI would be compelled to take an offer of such a size seriously. The Justice Department told prosecutors to drop charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams. That's number 4. Adams was indicted back in September. The Democratic mayor was accused of being under illegal foreign influence and accepting bribes through campaign donations and luxury travel perks. But a top justice official stepped in yesterday. In a memo, Acting Deputy Attorney General Emile Beauvais said a trial could interfere with Adams's re-election bid and his ability to fight crime and illegal immigration. Beauvais suggested, without providing evidence, that charges were brought for political reasons under the prior leadership in the U.S. Attorney's Office. The Democratic primary in the New York City mayor's race is in June. In recent months, Adams has aligned himself with Trump, seemingly in the hope of receiving a pardon or having his charges dropped. Number 5. Cases of flu are surging nationwide. There have been at least 24 million cases since flu season officially began in October. According to the CDC, 310,000 people have been hospitalized and 13,000 people have died. And flu season isn't over yet. Right now, New York City and 10 states, including Massachusetts, Michigan, and Texas, are experiencing the highest levels of flu activity. A few reasons could explain the surge. This year's influenza vaccine has been less effective, and people are taking fewer mitigation strategies, like social distancing, wearing masks, and staying home when sick. 3 big storms will hit the U.S. this week. That's number 6. Millions of Americans will face some pretty wild weather in the coming days. Up first, a narrow corridor from northern Oklahoma to Long Island is forecast to be hit by snow and freezing rain today and tomorrow. More than 6 inches of snow could fall in some places. Tomorrow into Thursday, a second storm is expected to dump a lot of snow from Colorado to Maine. And then a third storm is expected to hit California with heavy rain starting on Thursday. That includes areas in Southern California that were recently devastated by wildfires. If you're planning to travel or you're just hoping for a snow day, you can find the full forecast in our newsletter today. Just follow the link in our show notes. And at number 7, Earth's inner core may be changing shape. Scientists are learning more about the mysteries that lie deep beneath our feet. A team of scientists previously found that Earth's inner core seems to be slowing its spin. Now that same team has made another discovery. The core's structure is changing too. A new study says the core's soft, almost jelly-like surface deforms as it rotates. It may be accumulating more material in some areas and less in others, almost like it's creating hills and valleys. Since you can't just take a peek at the Earth's core, scientists studied it by comparing seismic signals from different earthquakes over time. The core helps generate Earth's protective magnetic field, and it's even linked to the length of our days. But these newly discovered changes aren't likely to affect our day-to-day lives. So the Earth's deformed core is one thing you can cross off your list of things to worry about. All right, you're all caught up. If you've been wondering what the heck is going on with the price of eggs lately, you should listen to the latest episode of Post Reports. That's our afternoon news podcast, where reporters from around the Washington Post dig deeper into the day's top stories. Yesterday, health reporter Lena Sun explained the connection between egg prices and bird flu, and whether your omelets might get cheaper anytime soon. Just search Post Reports wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'll meet you back here tomorrow.